star watched here this weekend. We'll take a look at your Saharan Dust forecast. It is going to be coming back next week, but you're going to get away with it for a few days. Otherwise, right now, here this morning, checking on our visibility map along the 181 and the 281 over in Alice, down to about a quarter of a mile of visibility. Those in Beeville also dealing with some fog here this morning. We saw some really light variable winds in our overnight hours. That helps, when we've got the moisture in place, we've got this humidity in place. So seeing some fog here across the area, and you'll notice even here in Corpus Christi, some hazy low-level clouds here this morning. Low 70s as you're heading out the door. Dew point at 72. Humidity still in place, so you're already feeling that mugginess if you're heading out the door here early. Temperatures right now across the coastal bend area, mid to low 70s here in Corpus Christi. You'll notice that a trend in some of our locations, while those along the beach and by our waters in those low 80s already. It's already starting to warm on up here. Wind speeds again relatively calm across the coastal bend, which is why we started to see some of that fog develop, and that'll really be the case over the next few hours. So we could see fog become even more, worse over the course of the next few hours. So stay cautious if you're heading out the door early commuting here. Otherwise, radar satellite, not too much going on. We are seeing some cloud coverage across South Texas. The big picture here, though, is high pressure in place just here, sitting to our northeast of Texas. What that's doing for big picture wise southeast states is giving them a lot of heat. They've got a lot of heat watches and warnings in place that'll stay in place for them over the course of the weekend. For us here, you'll notice high pressure is really going to stick close to Texas, which is why we're going to continue to see the heat trend over the course of the next really 7 to 10 days. You'll notice over the course of your weekend, it's going to kick over west just a little bit, staying right on top of Texas. It's going to give us more of that heat dome as we head into our next work week. And then especially as we go into the middle of our next week, high pressure is going to continue to push even closer, sitting right on top of Texas. What that means for us is just more of these drier than average conditions. This is the outlook through about next weekend, and so no rain expected here, which is what we really are desperately wanting as we keep talking about drought restrictions across our area. And all that being said, your feel like temperature is going to stay above 100 degrees over the next few days. Your air temperature is going to be right around 90, middle 90s to low 90s, and then you're going to have to deal with some Saharan dust. So yes, we're going to get away with it for this weekend. It's going to start to clear on up Saturday through Sunday. So a good weekend to get the grill out and grill for dad if you've got Father's Day plans, and take advantage because by the time next week, Wednesday into Thursday, Saharan dust is going to come back. So yes, we're going to get away with it for the weekend, but by Tuesday and Wednesday, going to see those hazy skies return once again. So Father's Day weekend looking hot, humid, and clearer skies than what we have been the past few days. Going to do without the Saharan dust. Otherwise, heat and humidity sticking with us, and then again, hazy skies return next week. John Thomas, Barbie.
Thank you so very much, Mariah. We are coming to the end of Sea Turtle Week, but there's still a lot you can